Hey everybody, time for our number talk, which is Fact Fun Friday. Let's get into it. Our first problem is 298 plus 49. I would love right now for you to think about a reasonable guess for this answer. What is a reasonable sum for this problem? Well, we know, of course, it's going to be greater than 298 because we're adding 49 to it. So thinking about what could that possibly be? Okay, before you see me solve it, I'd love for you to pause the video and solve it yourself and then check to see if you're able to get the problem correct. Okay, so we have so far talked about place value strategies, expanded form strategy with place value, incrementing, doing it in small pieces, compensation, either adding or subtracting to make the numbers more friendly, and of course the standard algorithm. So just looking at these problems, I know what strategy automatically pops into my head that makes me happy. Again, each to their own. What's going to make you happy? What are you comfortable and confident with? So looking at this problem, I see 298 plus 49. I automatically see this as plus 2 and plus 1. Do you see what numbers I'm creating now? So I see 300 plus 50. Now don't forget, you added 2 and you added 1. So those have still got to come back out. So then we've got 350. And then if we have 350 minus 3, 347. Okay? So right there, I just made those friendlier. I took 298 up to 300. I took 49 up to 50. And then made those friendly and then took the 3 back out. Okay? Now, maybe you're like, I'm just not for sure on the compensation thing. I'm not quite for sure what I should do with that. Okay? You can always go back to your standard place value strategies. Okay, so 298 plus 49. So remember, when you're using place value strategies, it's super important for your organization. So there are no hundreds. We see no hundreds there. So we've got 200. Then I've got 90 plus 40. And then I've got 8 plus 9. And I know 9 plus 1 more is 10. Then the 3 more out of the 4, that's going to get me 13. But that's in the tens place, so that's 130. And then 8 plus 9. I know 9 plus 1 more is 10. And then more, 17. There we go. So 7, 4, and 3. 347. Okay, just another way to see it. Now, I just pulled this up because it's this week's number talk. But believe it or not, basically each one of these problems kind of lend themselves to the compensation strategy. Let's look at this next one. So if I were to do compensation, what numbers would we compensate to? What do you think? Let's look at it. Okay, so 497 and 199. What century number is 497 closest to? 500. We've been working on rounding all week long. That's right. It rounds to 500. But we just need to add 3 more to get it to round, right? 199. Rounding to the nearest 100. That's right, 200. How much do we need to add to it? 1. Okay, so now we have 500 plus 200 gets us 700. And now 700 minus, 3, 1, 4. That's right. And if you need to count back, 699, 98, 97, 96. 696. Okay. Now on this one, 497 and 199, we could always do like the expanded form. 400 plus 90 plus 7. It's always good practice to remember that. And then 100 plus 90 plus 9. Okay. So now here we go. We've got 9 and 7. We've got 16, 9 and 9, 18, 180, 400 plus 100, 500. Awesome. Okay, well, some of these don't fit, though. We need to find their home because we know this is ones, tens, hundreds. Only ones, tens, hundreds are going to fit. So we have 6 ones and 1 group of 10. So let's get rid of that 1 group of 10 and put him in his home. There it goes. Now instead of 180, we have 190. But again, tens place. What's going to fit? The 90 is going to fit. So he's going to stay. And we're going to take this 1 group of 100 and put him over here in his home. There he is. Now 500 becomes 600. Now we're going to add 600 plus 90 plus 6. And we know that that gets us, that's right, 696. Same as, bam, above. Cool? At any point, you want to pause, stop, rewind, think about, rework, and think maybe if you didn't get quite right, what could you have done differently? Let's do one more. Okay, we've got 497 plus 349. 497 plus 349. Now, I know you're probably thinking, can she compensate with this one? And I know it's my strategy, each their own. Everybody has their strategy they're comfortable and confident with. But if I see it, that's why it's nice having more than one strategy in your head, because it's kind of like a toolbox of strategies. They're not all going to work so quickly for each one. Okay. These numbers just happen to be close to a friendly number. That's why compensation is working so well for me with these. Okay. But that's the thing. You have to have a strategy that's flexible, but is comfortable and confident that you feel good about. And that's why I kind of push that, if you have one, that's awesome. But maybe have an extra in your toolbox that if that first one just doesn't get you there, you have the second one to help you get there. Okay. So that's kind of the purpose behind that. So here again, 497. That's right. Add 3 to get up to 500. 349. Where am I going to go with that one? Am I going to add 51? No, but I am going to add 1. Isn't 350 a little easier to deal with than 349? So now I've got 500 plus 350, 850. Okay. Now 850 minus 4. Okay. Thinking about that. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 746. Think so? 850 minus 4. 746. Okay. Now we did place value. We did expanded notation. What do you want to do next? You do the standard algorithm? Let's do it. 497 plus 349. The deal is, and this is what I've told students for many years, I'm exposing you to it. I'm showing it to you. Do I expect you to get it? No, I don't. But maybe every time I expose you to it or show you how to do it or show you what I'm doing, it's going to become more and more familiar to it. And you're going to start picking up on it a little bit easier each time. Okay, so 9 and 7. Always going to start in the ones place. Always going to start on the right side. Always. Let's 9 plus 7. 16. Okay, so 16, we're going to drop that. 6 is in the ones place. We're going to carry that one group of 10. That's not just one. That is one group of 10. 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 4, 14. Carry the 1. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 more is 8. No, it's not. What did I do wrong? Oh, no, you caught me. I made a mistake. We have to go back. This is exactly what I was talking about just a second ago. If you make a mistake, what are we going to do? And go back and check it. Okay, so I'm going to double check that I did this problem right. 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay, that's right, because 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 more is 16. I'm going to carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 is 14. Carry the 1. And then 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. I worked that one right. So you know where my mistake was? And my compensation. Let's look at it. Okay, so 497 plus 3, that's 500. 349 plus 1, that's 350. 500 plus 350 equals 850, right? 5 and 3 is 8 plus 50, 850. Okay, so I added 4. Okay, oh, I see where I made my mistake. And if y'all would have been in the classroom, I know you totally would have caught it. It's not 746, it's 846. Look, 850 minus 4. I went back 100 too many. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So there you go. See, not perfect. I make mistakes every single day. Just got to learn from them. I should have slowed down. I should have taken more time, paid attention closer to my work. Okay. Hope y'all have a great rest of the day.